Hello! First of all, I have to admit that I loved Google Forms. I'm probably going to use it for my next gathering for my friends. It's so much easier than trying to call 7 or 8 people, figure out when they're available, and figure out what they want to do. So I'm going to try it as a social, little experiment. Okay, when I saw the form about Facebook, when I sent it to my people, I also supplemented it with a mass text to everyone just to make sure that they got it and make sure that they fill it out. And out of the 10 people that I sent it to, 8 people responded. A lot of them within minutes, so that was really cool. I had 4 people say that they did it over their phone, which I thought was amazing, that they didn't even have to be next to a computer. So that was pretty cool. I thought it was awesome. Especially that almost everybody has almost like a pocket-sized computer with them at all times. So there's no excuse not to get my texts and not to get my surveys. Let's see. It makes me think about how crazy it is that we're all so plugged in and at all times. I mean, during the day, during the night, we've always got our phone next to us. And it really made me think about this 4th of July. I went to the lake for 4 days. And as soon as we got close to the cabin, I lost phone reception. And I lost my world for 4 days. No phone calls, texts, emails, status updates, not even a nagging phone call from my mom, but don't worry, I got her voicemail later. The first day I was completely lost. I didn't know what I was going to do without my phone. I couldn't take pictures, I couldn't see what anybody else was doing, I couldn't check my email. I felt so unplugged and it was awful. I don't even know how to explain it. I'm sure you guys have, forgotten your cell phones or not had it with you and you just feel lost. You feel like you can't do anything. It's almost like losing a hand or losing an arm, losing something that you use every day. You don't realize how much you use it until you lose it. I know that's cliche, but you know what? Cliches are cliche for a reason. The second day, I realized how much time I actually spent using my cell phone between emails, between alarm in the morning, between um, the sounds I get whenever I have a meeting coming up, everything. I use my cell phone for so many aspects of my life that I realized how much I actually do depend on it, and it's kind of scary that I depend on a device to run my life. By the 4th day, I didn't miss it. It's crazy. um, I I enjoyed not being dependent on it, and I felt relaxed. I didn't have any reminders about appointments, no emails, no texts. I didn't realize how much my phone had stressed me out before. I thought it was helping me, but really, it was stressing me out. Um, by being unplugged from technology, it really helped me to recharge my batteries, much like we plug our phones in at night so they can recharge. We need a break too. Um, so I tried to figure out a way to where I could kind of incorporate that into my daily life without affecting the way I use my phone. So I told myself that at night, when I'm sleeping, I completely turn my phone off. That way, it doesn't make it into my dreams. It doesn't make it into my bedroom. That is my time. My phone cannot have that time anymore. So that's one thing I did. So it's just so that social media doesn't have the power over me. But you know what? Before I'd given it that power. So we control how much social media we use. We control how much it affects our life. And we control whether it's for good or bad. Sometimes, though, we really need to see the way it affects us before we can make those changes. And I tell you what, it's really nice not waking up to a blinking light. So it's worked for me, and I would be really curious on what other people do to kind of unplug themselves and recharge. Thanks.